Hello and welcome back to Echo Competitive Finals. I'll give you guys the updates on the Winter Competitive Draft Tournament. If you've been watching the stream, you just saw Blizzard beat Aurora 2-0 in a lag-filled extravaganza. In the losers bracket, Alpine has beaten Glacier 2-0 and will be moving on to the losers bracket round 2. Right now, we've got Shard and Cryo, I believe. Yes, Shard and Cryo. So they've been having a little bit of a break. They just had their games around 45 minutes ago, around an hour ago. So yeah, excited for this one. I'm Fingolfin on the mic with Kroger's running cameras, and we've got Comrade at the co-caster slot.
I'm excited for this one. We got some good players as we see on both of these teams. Gotta love draft tournaments just for this. We get to see some teams you never seen or never think of before. And I just love these tournaments and I love casting them because you never know what is going to happen. And going into this game, like Finn said, they're coming off a break, so they might be a little rusty in these first few minutes, but as soon as they get into it, it's going to be a really back and forth competitive match. I'm really excited. And Finn, take it away with the rosters.
Yeah, definitely excited for this one, and I'm not sure. Hold on. Wait 1 second. All right, we've got Shard on the orange team. So we got Jack, Loading, Ghost Duck, and Bucket Dash for the Shard team. And for Cryo, we've got I Only Dunk, Spirit, the Law Dash, and Feels. Yeah, definitely that break factors into how both teams will play here. You know, get a little bit nervous during the break, you know, knowing that the next game is coming, and we're going to be headed for a neutral joust here. Take it away.
Here we go. 5 seconds before some action here. Neutral joust. And here we go. Looks like that orange team gets there first, but misses their headbutt. Spirit able to grab it first. Passing it all the way up to Feels. Feels with a one-on-one situation with a pump fake. Gets Loading's hands to go down. Shooting the top pocket shot. It's great play from Feels. 2-0.
Yeah, no, that's a great start there from this Cryo team. I believe we watched Shard play the last time we casted around 2 casts ago. So excited to see what they bring to the table here again. And they're going to be out for their offensive joust. It's going to be Ghost Duck here at the QB position, pressured by the Ladash, but gets it over to Jack. Jack going to take his time, pressured by 3 Cryo players there. Going to cross that one over to Loading, pressured by Feels. Feels is going to take this one and presumably has the open 3, but a little bit off target. Loading is going to recover this one. Oh no, Loading gets stunned out by Feels. Feels, oh, pump fakes there. Just going to take his time. Going to pass that one over to the Law Dash. Loading kind of overshoots the interception attempt. And it's a 4-0 lead here for this Cryo team.
4-0, like you said. Just from analyzing this, Loading seems to be taking too much time when being pressured, causing a couple turnovers there, causing a goal in turn. But now, Ghost Stuck with it, crossing it low to Jack. Jack now clearing it through tunnel, not able to get it to his teammate Bucket. Instead, Spirit has it, resets it all the way back to I Only Dunk. Crossing it high. Feels jumped out of the way though, unfortunately. But Spirit able to recover for that blue team. That's Dunk with it. Crossing it high to Spirit. Spirit now dancing around, getting pressured by 2 players. Able to get it to his teammate. That's Law. Law crossing it low to Dunk. Dunk with a one-on-one situation. Looking for a pass, taking his time here. Pass it to Feels on backboard. Feels pump fakes, gets under and shoots a backwards pocket, which bounces into the side of goal. Great shot there from Feels. 6-0 here. 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Cryo's players all of them have really been able to excel under heavy pressure from this Shard team. We'll see what Shard can do on offense. We haven't seen much offense from them, so I'd like to see something more. It's going to be Jack here with the disc over to Bucket. Bucket, though, pressured by behind from Spirit, but gets it off to Jack. Jack going to reset this one, intended for Ghost Duck, but the awareness is just not there. It's going to be picked up by Spirit, and it's just an unfortunate miscommunication for the Shard team. 8-0 lead here for Cryo.
Dominant start for Cryo. 7 minutes remaining. They have plenty of time to come back at a Shard. They have plenty of time. But can they get it done with this dominant force of this Cryo squad? As Duck intended to bucket the pass, but bucket just misses it as the pass to Law dash connects. Law throws it low. Oh my goodness, a great bottom pocket shot from Dunk. Doesn't fully land, but the clear from Shard isn't good into the hands of Dunk with an open 3 shot. Bounces off the head of Law, I think. I kind of looked away for a second. And they put it in for a 2, increasing the lead to now 10 points, halfway to a mercy.
Yeah, that's gotta be brutal for the Shard team. Down 10, the thoughts start to become a little bit more negative. I would like to see them at least get one, a 2 real quick, or maybe even a quick 3, just to get their morale back up. It's gonna be Bucket here with the disc in the right tunnel, up to loading. Gonna dodge around 2 Cryo defenders there, over to Jack. Gonna reset it all the way back to Ghost Duck. Ghost Duck back to Jack, gonna bait out that Cryo player. It's gonna be Jack here pushing up, pressured by Feel Someone, up to loading, and loading with a very slow and graceful dunk there.
Very casual dunk for loading there. It's kind of funny to watch. But now they decrease their lead. They have 5 minutes left, plenty of time to get back into this game. Down 8 now. This is Cryo with the disc now. Let's see what they can do. Spirit upside down on ceiling. Open pass to Feels. Feels feeling no pressure as he passes it to Dunk. Taking their time in tunnel. That stack in front. Getting it over to Spirit. Spirit crossing it quickly to Law. Law on boot. Takes a shot as Feels stuns the goalie. And nice and easy too, increasing their lead back up to 10.
Yeah, it looks like Cryo is running away from this one, but there is still 5 minutes, anything could happen, a couple successive 3s could really put Shard on the map here. They're going to have their offensive joust right now, and it's going to be Ghost Duck at the QB position, pressured by the Lawdash. Tries to go for the stun there, but the Lawdash dodges it. It's over to Jack. Jack pressured by that fast attack. Oh, they came in hot. Spirit having to throw that one really quick. Gets it off, but it's going to bounce off some geometry, and it's going to end up in the hands of, I believe that's Iron Dunk. And it's going to be the Lawdash here. Going to slowly take this one forward, up to Spirit. Spirit all the way across the fields with an open 3, 15-2 in favor of this Cryo team.
I mean, I don't really know what Shard needs to do because they're facing such a dominant squad. I mean, you don't have a single no-name on this Cryo roster. They all have high-level experience, and they're showing it with a 15-2 dominant performance here in round 1. 4 minutes left. That is Jack with it, passing it back to loading. Loading evades that stun there from Law, passing it back to Duck. Duck juking around, gets a stun. Maybe looking for a solo play here as Duck instead passes it up to Jack. Jack jumps in a bubble with a great pocket shot as the goalie gets stunned out, increasing their lead now to 11.
Yeah, no, great stuff here from the Shard team. Able to coordinate really well there. Get those goalie stuns, those are really important. As we saw the last game, we saw how they were harassing Solar P in goal there. It's going to be Cryo here with their offensive joust. Spirit at the QB position, pressured by loading. Over to I Only Dunk, pressured by that fast act, but gets it over to Feels, who immediately passed it to the Lawdash. The Lawdash up to Feels again. Feels going to dodge Ghost Duck there, crossing it over to I Only Dunk. Going to reset it back to Spirit here for this Cryo team. Going to take it slow. Going to waste a little bit of time here. It's going to be over to the Lawdash, pressured by Jack. Gets around Jack, passing it over to I Only Dunk. And it's just a beautiful backhand shot there to make it a 17-4 lead.
Bucket gets the ender on the goalie stunner, but can't get his hands back down to save that low shot. They're down by a lot. Can they get it done? I don't know. They've got plenty of time. I think they score quick and they score 3s. Ghost Duck throwing it quickly over to loading, but loading can't even react before that Cryo stack gets to him. But a great interception getting the disc back into the hands of that Shard team as Jack crosses it low to, I believe that was intended for Bucket, but can't get it. Throws it a little too low, and that Spirit stack gets there first. They clear it all the way down into Orange Bubble. Oh my gosh, almost bouncing in off a tunnel. The pass to Jack doesn't fall. Law recovers it and shoots the open 3. I'm mixing up my words again. And they're pulling away here. That's Cryo up 20-4.
Yeah, no, Shard, I think they're really nervous just, that 10-0 lead at the start, it compounds psychologically and mentally. It just drains you. So we'll see what Shard can do here in the closing moments of this round one. Oh, tries to pass it over to loading, but taken by Spirit. That's not going to help their mental state. Over to the Lodash, who off the ding ring tries to go for the 3 there. Spirit grabs it again, but finishes it off 22-4 here. That's a brutal lead.
I mean, they're just getting it done. They're stealing the disc. Their stacks are well. They're making their shots. They're passing really well. Their defense is great. That's all you can really do to have a performance like this of 22-4. Just one goal away from mercy, but that is Shard with the possession. That is Jack on Pyramid dancing around, crossing a table, over to Ghost Duck. Ghost Duck gets stunned, but gets the disc off to loading. Loading resets it back to Ghost Duck. Ghost Duck quickly throws it over to Jack. Jack then tries for like a no-look reset. Ghost is able to recover it, get there first. Goal is open for a second. Loading just does not see it. Jukes out of the way of the stunner, gets it in Bucket's hands. Bucket gets stolen by Law, as Law flicks it out of Bubble. Loading able to recover the disc for that orange squad. Gets stunned out by Law. Law then just clears it high into the midfield. Spirit with it now. Has an open half-court look. Doesn't get it to go, but Dunk recovers it. Shoots the 3 and puts the nail in the board. It is over. The door is shut. Mercy win for Cryo.
Yeah, brutal there. I mean, that's not what you want to see if you are a fan of Shard. They were just, Cryo is just a really fast team, and Shard was just unable to fight off those stacks. They had to throw a lot of passes under pressure from Cryo players, and that led to a lot of missed passes and a lot of losses of possession, which then builds up as Cryo gets those regrabs in and then goes for their offense. So yeah, well played here from this Cryo team. I only Dunk with 9 points, Spirit with 4, the Lodash with 5, and Feels with 7.
I mean, we've got a pretty even leaderboard here. Looking at this Cryo team, we have some even-ish points. Everyone's got assists on the board. They're just trying to get points on the board. They're not trying to stack someone's stats. They're just trying to get it done, get the victory, and win this tournament. The question is not can Cryo keep doing it, but can this Shard team come back and make it interesting? Can they turn it around after a large loss there in round 1? They still have a round to prove that they can beat this team. Can they get it done? Finn, take it away.
All right, we're going to be headed for the neutral joust here. Something that and it's an immediate win here for Cryo, but taken back by, I believe that was Jack, and Ghost Duck with a long 3. Great start here from the Shard team. But what I was about to say is that possession for both teams really even. So it's just the speed of Cryo and their ability to pass and coordinate that has really allowed them to take away that round 1 by force.
No, for sure. And maybe we're seeing a flip of the script here as a quick 3-point goal for Shard. But let's see how this Cryo team responds. This Feels doesn't have a pass, instead just clears it all the way into that orange bubble. Bouncing around, waiting for someone to get it. Looks like, Law gets there first, but a great stun from Duck, able to recover the disc and get it down to his teammate Loading. Just clears it all the way down into Trench, bounces up into the hands of Spirit. Spirit taking his time to look for a pass here. Looking out for stacks. Gets over to Ghost. Avoiding the Ghost Duck. Crossing it over to Law. Law gets intercepted by Jack. Jack has an open 3. Look, he barely misses off the dink ring. He's going to want that one back. They're able to recover it, though, as all 4 players are there. Crossing it low to Ghost Duck. Ghost Duck now looking for a pass. Gets it to Loading on backboard. Loading passes it back to Jack. Doesn't go, but Bucket able to recover it off the missed pass and slam it in for 2, increasing their lead to 5.
Yeah, obviously too early to say anything, but, Shard flipping the script a little bit here. 5-0 lead for them, but obviously this Cryo team, we know what they're capable of, and we'll see how they play this out. It's going to be Spirit here at the QB position, pressured by Loading. Over to Feels. Ooh, I only Dunk kind of loses possession there. Ends up being in Jack. These losses of possession are really killing. Almost a great 3. And Bucket gets the 3 there. 8-0 lead. Yeah, I mean, just absolutely beautiful pressure here from the Shard team, able to force the losses of possession. And this Cryo team, I feel like they're just panicking.
Yeah, I mean, they probably are taking it a little bit easier, expecting it to just be another walk in the park, but we're seeing something different out of this Shard team. 8-0, 7:30 remaining, as Cryo misses their
Ooh,
pass, and Shard looks to capitalize as they cross it over. Loading with an open three and misses again. They're just barely missing these open three-pointers as Blue gets back, and the pass over to Ghost Duck connects. Ghost Duck flipping around, gets stunned out by Dunk. Dunk then clears it low through mid. Bounces weird into the hands of Feels. Feels with an open three, misses, but Law is able to recover. Ender, oh
oh,
my goodness, avoids one, Enders, and puts it home for two. What a play from
drives.
Law. That was gross.
Yeah, no, drives through 3 Shard defenders there. Yeah, Cryo bringing some of that momentum back, obviously. But I think if Shard hits like all of their open threes, they probably would be in a really good position right now. But you know, sometimes the dice doesn't roll that way. It's gonna be Ghost Duck down to Jack, cross over to Loading, Loading taking their time, pressured by that fast stack over to Jack. That fast stack looking really deadly, but Jack keeps possession here over to Loading, but that fast stack causing a lot of chaos here. It's gonna be Feels down to Lawdash. Lawdash pressured by Loading someone. Gonna reset it back to I Only Dunk. This really is Cryo's strength here. Up to Spirit. Ooh, a little bit of a fast pass there intended for Feels, but I Only Dunk recovers it for Cryo over to the Lawdash. The Lawdash unpressured right now, just gonna drive in over to Spirit, and 8-4, still a Shard lead here, but Cryo is roaring back.
Cryo's finding their mojo, only down by 4 with plenty of time to come back here. Shard needs to keep their lead and keep stacking on it and taking advantage of the times they do have these open threes. Like you said, they have to start making them if they want to win this game against Cryo. Cryo's gonna start capitalizing on some missed plays, and they're gonna pull ahead. But right now, they have that lead as the pass gets into Spirit's hands. As he clears it all the way down to that orange bubble. Looks like Law gets there first with an open three.
Ooh.
Wow, able to just grab it right before that orange stack gets there first and get that open shot, decreasing the lead now to 1 point.
Yeah, that totally changes kind of like the whole mentality of the game. You know, a 1 point lead is very, very precarious. Like, I'd basically say it's almost tied at this point. But, you know, still a good chance here for Shard. It's going to be Ghost Duck immediately going to throw that to Loading. Loading going to cross it over to Jack. And really needs to be careful of that Spirit Feels stack back to Ghost Duck. Ghost Duck going to sling that one forward to Loading. Loading up to Bucket. Bucket pressured by Feels. Gets it off. See, can't have those panic passes for this Shard team. The Lawdash passes it up to Spirit, pressured by, I believe that's Loading. It's going to be all the way towards orange territory here. It's going to be, I Only Dunk gets there first, but gets stunned out there. Ghost Duck going to clear that one out in the hands of Loading. Going to pass that one forward. Ooh, bounces off some geometry there. Unluckily, it's going to be picked up by Spirit. Spirit, though, taken by Loading. Loading going to invert himself. Pressure here by 3 players. Going to pass that one back to Jack. Jack here pressured by Spirit. Passing it up to Loading. Loading. Going to cross that one over to Ghost Duck. Inverted on the ceiling. Over to Jack. And Jack with a very, very calm dunk there to make it a 10-7 lead here. And Shard has brought back some momentum here.
This is what I like to see. I like to see these teams that lose by such a large deficit change their mentality, turn it around, and now have the lead with only 4 minutes remaining. Shard, can they keep this lead and get it done, take it to a round 3, and can Cryo back and win it in 2? As that pass bouncing off mid is all the way into the orange bubble into the hands of
Ooh.
Dunk, and they decrease the lead back to 1 with a quick and easy pass.
Yeah, you don't want to see those quick twos if you are if you are on Shard, because you spent a lot of time getting that hard-earned 2 on offense with all those passes and all those kind of figuring out where each person is, but a quick 2 there from Cryo really flips the script and hurts their mentality. It's gonna be Jack gonna cross it over to Loading. Loading gonna pass this one up to Bucket. Bucket, no pressure there, but immediately passes it back. I don't know if I like that one, but Ghost Duck here able to recover it for Shard. Ghost Duck gonna pass that one up to Bucket, pressured by the Lawdash. Gonna try to find somebody open, but kind of another panic pass there. Loading, protected by someone there. Oh, I think it was Ghost Duck. Oh, but it's taken by Spirit. He's gonna clear that one all the way. Oh, I thought that was gonna be down mid, but it bounces off some geometry there. It's gonna be Spirit here, gonna clear that one all the way down right tunnel over to Fields. Fields here, gonna reset it back to the Lawdash. We're gonna see what Cryo can do here with a set piece engagement. Gonna pass that one down, intended for, I'm not exactly sure there, but Fields picks it up. Back to the Lawdash. The Lawdash pressured here by Loading. Gonna pass that one back to Spirit. Spirit inverted right now. Pressured by 2 players there, but gets it back to the Lawdash. Shard doing a really good of protecting the space here. Spirit gonna pass that one up to Fields. Potential shot here. And gets it over to Shard defenders to make it 11-10. And I think this is the first time that Cryo has been in the lead in this round.
Indeed it is. This is the first time they've had the lead in round 2. 2 minutes remaining. Only have a 1-point lead. Like you said, it's basically tie. And this is Shark. Duck's Law gets out of the way, passes it over to Loading. Loading then crosses it over to Jack. Jack crossing it back to Duck. Duck throwing it all the way down into Bucket's hands. We got a one-on-one situation. A top shot scored on Dunk as he's playing the bottom half of the goal. Bucket realizes it, throws it right up top, and gives them the lead now with 1:30 left.
Yeah, no, basically tied here, 12-11. Any shot basically wins this. Cryo here with their offensive joust. They're coming out of the tunnels. It's going to be Spirit here with the disc. Gonna take his time. Gonna scan the field. Oh, it bounces off ceiling there. It's going to be picked up by Ghost Duck. Oh, up to Jack. That was an interesting angle there. Jack gonna go for the bounce shot and gets it. 14-11 with a minute to go, and with the countdown, with all the the offensive joust things, it's gonna make it tough for Cryo to bring this one back.
That is a huge shot for Shard to make this round 2 as difficult as possible to win for Cryo, as they have the disc now, throwing it low, looking like they're looking for a 3-pointer here. Dunk shoots the 3 and makes it with the goalie stun. 30 seconds remaining. What a heads-up play.
This one is going down to the wire here. They're going to have around, 15 seconds here once they're out of the tunnel. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to score. Obviously need to make sure they don't make any mistakes because, Cryo's going to be coming down hot. So Ghost Duck over to Jack. 10 seconds. Ooh, a little bit of a miss pass there to Loading. Loading, looking for an opening. Gonna pass that one all the way over to Ghost Duck. Potential scoring up. Oh, save by the Lawdash. That would have ended the game right there. In all of these games, there's always been a potential 3. There's been a save. There's been a miss. It's been crazy.
Man, I thought Shard was gonna do it right then and there. That was so close. But they don't. Great save. Just here in overtime. Who will win it? Will we go to 3 or will we see it done in 2 as the headbutt goes all the way in the blue bubble and Loading with it. Looks for the pass to Jack, but a great stun from Law. Law gets intercepted from Duck. On Nest, juking around, gets saved by Beals. And a stun comes in from Law. Law clears it all the way down to the orange side. Some great defense for there, and Spirit with an open shot, and they win it. Cryo wins it in 2. What a crazy turn of events there. We had some crazy offensive plays there from Shard, but even crazier defense from Cryo, able to save it in transition and score the 2 for the win.
I can't even believe what I just saw. That was insane. I don't think the stats were saved there, but 16-14 in favor of Cryo. I know the stream is a little bit funky right now, but we're getting that back online. We'll see you guys in a few moments. Yeah, just absolute insanity there at the end to round out a beautiful game. Valiant attempt from Shard, and I think that's the final game of today for Echo Competitive Finals. Any final words?
All I gotta say is that was a great game to end it on. Shard putting their hearts on the line, trying to get it done. Unfortunately, we see some ridiculous gameplay coming in from Cryo. Just a dominant team. We'll probably see them a lot tomorrow. And thank you guys for pulling up today, Finn.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if how much you guys saw of that overtime. Uh, I know Kroger's was having some Wi-Fi issues, so we don't get any of the stats or anything. But just a fantastic game to end today on, and we're excited to see you guys. The bracket, Blizzard versus Cryo in the winners bracket for tomorrow, and Shard versus Alpine for the losers bracket for round 2. So yeah, excited to see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you at the same time. Oh, we've got one more game tonight.
We got
I've
one
been
more game
told.
tonight? Oh, crap. I thought that was it.
We've got one more game tonight. We're going to be watching the loser bracket games tonight, so make sure to stick around. So that's on me. We're going to be seeing you guys.